isn't bad though. There's like nice hotels over here. Okay. Try a chicken strip basket, Dairy Queen. I've been there. Like we know each other really well. Like I don't know why they would put that in Texas. Like try it. Like everyone's tried that. Like what? That's like putting on McDonald's. Try a cheeseburger. It's just like, duh. Like everyone's had one. Hello and welcome to the Coffee Bean. If you're not subscribed, please do so. All right, so it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So I'm kind of on this thing about going to all the little towns in Texas and just making it kind of a thing. So I wrote down, my original plan was when I wrote these names down of cities was I was going to like draw them out of a hat, if you will, and just randomly go with where I picked. But ironically, at least 4 of these are like on the same road because one of them is a definite ghost town. I'm not going there to ghost town. I'm going there just to see abandoned buildings. I posted some on my Instagram if you want to visit there. Yeah, that looked like an orb floating around, but I think it was just dust. So we're not going to get new agey here and be like, what is this? I don't have my air conditioning on or anything else. So if you guys remember my intro, it says like B County, but I put Bean on there. I am going to go to B County today. That's where we're going. We're going to call it Bean County though, because I just like it better. And I'm kind of wanting to check out Normanna because it means Norseman, loosely translated, and Norwegian immigrants settled there. So we're just going to see where today takes us. There is rain. There's a cold front. Yeah, y'all sit back and enjoy. Okay, so I just passed like a pretty big accident. Oh, look, it says, Turkey says buckle, buckle. Raising your goblet. Don't drive. Okay, so I did pass a pretty big accident earlier and I wasn't recording just because, you know. But the only reason I wish I would have is Boy George gets on and he goes, there's an accident ahead. Everyone makes mistakes. Have you read my Wikipedia page? It was hilarious. So like,
hazard reported ahead. Perhaps someone spilled some tea.
affordable golf course living. Wow. Nifty. Okay, this Mustang next to me is pretty cool. It's got flames on it. It's purple. That's pretty epic. I'll give it that. I'm sure y'all will see it because it'll go faster. It's gonna be like, oh, I gotta go. Like, oh, bye. Pride of the Highland Lakes. Okay, are we in Scotland? Like, what is that? I don't know. I'm not from these parts. Trivia fact. So I have a turbo engine in my car that is equivalent to a Mustang. But I'm not doing stupid shit like that in the rain. I mean, I don't do it at all, really, but it's like, welcome to Floresville sign right there. So we are in town this Thanksgiving. What's missing in your church, but the UR was missing, so when you looked at it, it said what's missing in your church, and at the bottom it said UR. I give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, now we're in Pettis. Oh God, what am I turning into? So let's go over the history of Normanna. So the area had originally been a Mexican land grant back in 1831. In 1874, it was named Walton Station after Sheriff D.A.T. Walton. Norwegian immigrants moved into the area in 1893 and formed the nucleus of their colony just 2 miles from Walton. When the postal authorities rejected the application for a post office under the name Walton, Normanna was submitted and accepted. The name loosely translates as the place of Norsemen, but closer to the true meaning is far north. Seeing that's where they were from, the name was appropriate. Families descended from the original Norwegian settlers still live in the area. Normanna has a museum, I should say had, in a building that is served as ranch headquarters, a hotel, and a residence. The town thrived for years, then declined after a series of fires and the advent of the automobile. And pictured here is the Medio Creek Bridge. I'm not really sure the proper way to say this, but it is on nearby County Road 241. It is the historic and picturesque Medio Creek Bridge. The bridge was the idea of Vigo Kohler, a man who later built the large Vigo Hotel in Hebronville in 1915. He petitioned B County commissioners to accept bids in June of 1897. Get this, guys. The bridge arrived in kit form and was assembled by the Austin Brothers Bridge Company, and the cost of it was around $3,309. Nearby the bridge, the town of Mineral had been something of a health resort in the 1890s. Deepening the well caused the mineral content to decline to the point where people no longer came. In the early days, Normanna had 3 churches, Catholic, Baptist, and Lutheran, 2 doctors, 2 schools, a hotel, a weekly newspaper, 5 general stores, a drugstore, a gin, a barber shop, a tent shop, a saloon, and a dance hall. Ooh. In 1990, Normanna had a post office, a store, and a service station. For those younger kids, that means gas station. It also had a historical museum and a 2-story building that had been successfully the Chittim Miller Ranch headquarters, a hotel, and the residence of the Bridge family for 72 years. And unfortunately, these are the photos that we see today of this building. But as a side note for me, as I look at these photos, we need to be reminded that this location is incredibly close to Corpus Christi. So it would be affected by hurricanes, and it is on a hurricane evacuation route. So during this time, we have quite a few hurricanes I would like to list that this particular home and hotel had been through. You have the 1916 Texas hurricane, the 1999 Florida Keys hurricane. In 1961, you had Hurricane Carla. In 1967, you had Hurricane Beulah. In 1970, we had Hurricane Celia. In 1978, Tropical Storm Amelia. 1980, Hurricane Allen. 1999, Hurricane Brett. 2017, Hurricane Harvey. And in 2020, Hurricane Hannah. That is a lot of hurricanes for a building, especially those built in the late 1800s and early 1900s to take on. You can see the bridge and this home and the general store that was left. You can tell the difference between the years 2006 and what you see today, Thanksgiving 2021. It's really sad to see, but it just looks like time is taking this back and nature is taking these buildings back. Now let's get back to this bridge. So it was built in 1897 by the New Jersey Iron and Steel Company. And this bridge has served as one of the major crossings on the road from Beeville to San Antonio. Funding the bridge was acquired from the sale of bonds from B County's Permanent School Fund. As mentioned earlier, construction costs totaled $3,990. Now, still keep in mind all the hurricanes that I listed that the home had gone through with the buildings. This stands true for this bridge as well, as it's just 1 mile west of where we were just talking about. So the steel Pratt through truss bridge with a wooden deck and approaches rests on riveted steel caissons or piers. It has survived numerous floods. The top of the bridge was restored in 1923, and a new floor was constructed in 1947. The bridge remained in service for vehicular traffic until 1987, which that to me is absolutely crazy, because just looking at it and how thin it was, or thin it is, just to think cars would be passing through that is mind-blowing. And as of, again, Thanksgiving 2021, they have closed it off. And y'all, just look at this picture. This picture fascinates me because I was there. I saw the ruins of the store and of the house turned hotel. And it just amazes me that this is what it used to look like. I mean, that is a major road that goes through there where you see those horses and those buggies. And that's just so mind-blowing to see. And my car was basically where that R.J. Bradford store was. That one is one that I don't believe is standing. I think it's the Swan Brothers right next door to it. And then if you look down a little bit more, you'll see where they actually had a newspaper office. And then when you see Bridge Home, the little arrow in the back, that's the house of the photos. And I'll put it back up here in a little bit of where it used to be. But just look at that. I mean, I kind of hope that there would be a time slip and that I would go back to this time period, but unfortunately not. And I do have to include this picture of these dashing young men in their cowboy hats. This came from the portal to Texas history at the University of North Texas, where I obtained my history minor. Go Eagles. This is the Swan store in Normanna. So this shows what it used to look like when it was still standing way back in the day. Still raining. Still really have to go to the bathroom, but that's okay. Okay, where I'm gonna go, because I did make this list and it is raining, so I'm gonna have to adjust accordingly. I want to get into Normanna, and I believe that Tuleta, so we're in Tulsita right now, and I think that Tuleta is actually on the way, and I really want to get to this Medio Creek Bridge. I'm trying to like sound cool, but I'm not, so.
Too stuffy. Okay, let's drive. Turn right.
These are going to be some rough roads in here for sure. So we are officially in where Norwegian immigrants came. I hope it's like close enough for me to see like from here. Which I don't know that it is. Okay. Well, we could do not enter, keep off bridge. Okay. So it's there. But how I get out and take photos in the rain?
You made it. I look forward to sharing another cup of tea again soon. Until then.
Raining. Okay. So I'm on the new bridge, if you will. All right. Let's get creative here, shall we? Where does this go? Look at these little trees, guys. You'll see. I think this could maybe go to the bridge. Okay, this is gonna get a little creepy. This is cool. Oh, look at that little tree, guys. Look. Okay. So we're gonna, how do I safely do this? Because I don't know that I can really park here. It's like, pull up just a little bit. So I've made it to this bridge. It's still raining a bit, but we're just gonna get out, and see what we see. Because this is one of the points I wanted to go see. I'll voice over some of the history because I don't have time to say it right now, because it's pouring. But I'm parked under some huge trees, so we'll get out. I'm sure people have gotten on it, but... So this served as a major thoroughfare between Beatville and San Antonio. So there's your bridge. Kind of like where we're at. All right, my phone is soaking wet. I'm soaking wet. I got as much as I could of that while standing out there. So I saw some really cool older buildings, excuse me, that I saw like on the way that I'll try to get out and take a picture of, which kind of adds to the nuance because it's rainy and cloudy and stuff. So we'll do that next. And you know what? This would be the perfect place for me to stop and go to the bathroom because no one would see me out here. Okay, so I found this hat I haven't worn in a while, and I'm actually going to go to the bathroom back here because I think it's okay to do, like no one's out. Remember the last time I was like, oh, I really want to get out and go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get out. I have a roll of toilet paper in here in the rain. This could be a huge mistake. We'll see. So you'll see this is where I am. I think I'm gonna just open my door that way. The bridge is back that way. So yeah. If you're curious, yes, I safely went to the bathroom in between both of these doors right around the bridge. All right. That was seriously the most liberating thing I've ever done. I've never in my life done that, and I'm 37 years old. In the middle of nowhere, hoping no cars pass by, I stopped and used the bathroom on the side of the road. I guess that means I could be a camper now, right? Like, I think that's what that means. So the rain actually was to my benefit in this instance. And I have had this toilet paper in my car. I don't know how it got here. I don't know how long it's been here. But it's still in my car. So all the crap in my car, this actually just served a really great purpose. And yeah, we're gonna go take pictures of some old places now. All right, so that was liberating. It really was. My feet are slippery. Not from pee, shut up. It's wet outside. All right. I guess that's what it means when like a dog leaves their mark somewhere. So now I've left my mark somewhere. All right. Okay. So pretty. I'm trying to find that house that I saw earlier that would be really great abandoned photography. So what we're going to do now is we are actually going over the, I would take it the new part of the bridge. So yeah, let's do that. And then that's where I just use the bathroom. No, but I had to. But that's the bridge from this side. You can see. I kind of want to walk on it. It says not to, but I'm just like, I could park there, but I don't want to. We're going to pop out and get a look at this abandoned house. And it actually has the word Crip written on it. So I just think of the Snoop Dogg song. And I'm wearing, I guess, the right color. See what I mean? Sun's trying to come out. I love how I passed this old building and it said, oh, the sun's coming out, cool, 5 miles an hour. I mean, there's really, couldn't go much faster. Is this a post office and a volunteer fire station? Let's go look. We're still in Normanna, whatever you want to call it. Let me get a picture of this though really quick. Like, over here. The post office for Normanna. I think I can. Ooh, what is that? Okay, hold on. That wasn't the building that I had seen, but I definitely want to get around to the other side of it. Let's see. What is this? I wish I could like walk through that, but no way in heck would I walk through that. I am facing 181 in the opposite direction. Okay, there's a dead animal. But like there's like water like all right there. But what was this at one point? That's really cool. I'll do some research and try to figure it out and see what this one was. That's nifty. Okay, so I'm in my car now. I'm intrigued. You know, okay, look, it says Smith up here. I just seem like this is one of those places where people just stopped by in their little old-timey cars when this road wasn't so crazy busy. See inside, it doesn't have a roof. Again, I am literally right downside here. And yellow inside. Interesting. Okay, so here's my next challenge. Is getting back on this major highway quickly, but I see the house I wanted to go take pictures of, which I think is like in the next turn in up here. But I can't just pull out, you know, because people are going like really fast. So give me a second to figure this out. I'm actually rather annoyed because I'm like, it's Thanksgiving. It shouldn't be this busy. And then I've got traffic coming in from behind me. Yeah, this is not going to be a good time, guys. This is not a good time. I mean, I guess I could have maybe gone then, but those cars are going like super fast. So we wait. All right. This is my going on the opposite road, opposite way of the highway. Wrong way driver right now, but we made it. Okay. But I found where I wanted to go. So we'll walk around it. Okay, so made it across the highway. Starting to rain again, so I'll make this quick. It's like an old piece of furniture back there. That's really cool. Get more to the front. So this house would have been right next to that general store that I just saw. So we'll figure out what it is. The last picture I saw of this was in 2008 or 2007, so it's definitely dilapidated a little bit since then more. Since it's raining, I don't want to like walk up close to it. It doesn't seem safe. It looks like there's things that are collapsing on the inside. That's, you know, the chimney. It used to have the sign here, but I just think they just let it go, unfortunately. And it's really sad. But yeah, we'll research just who lived here. Not gonna lie, I really want to go take whatever piece of furniture that is. Like, I am not making that up. But do you see how, like, on the back, like, how the porch is falling in? And that's really eerie, like, the screens are coming out. It looks like little ghosts. It's just, I bet it's gonna be torn down. I would bet. I don't want it to be, but it just seems like it's falling apart. I did get to use the bathroom. I don't know why I find that so funny. Let me put my hair up. So to get home, I've got 93 miles, which is not bad. Yeah, good times. Happy Thanksgiving. All right, we're back. We have gone 192.2 miles. Love you guys bunches. Please